Hi, folks. This is the Wingmen with Matthew and Brady Kachuk. This is your host.
Our viewership
think of
just
the dumbest thing you can say.
Our viewership just went to like 5.
Yeah. And it matches the brain cells. Boys, how we doing? Ian, specifically, you are a few days away from matrimony, my friend. How you feeling?
Yes, I feel great. I was writing my vows today, which some might be like, what? Kind of late, but no, you're trying to get up close to the moment and really capture everything, right?
Yeah.
That's my excuse.
You're more likely to have it from the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What color crayon did you use?
Green, my favorite.
Yeah, that's good. That's good then.
Did you eat it after?
No, I'm saving it for later.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a great time. I'm more so excited because although we unfortunately are having a decent sized wedding, and there's a lot of people that like you just don't, you know how weddings are. You're like, I don't really care that this person is here. But you also have the closest people in your life there as well. Most of them, at least Thomas.
Shut up, motherfucker.
But no, I'm very, very excited, and then more excited about Italy for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah,
after
dude.
that,
So how quickly are you going to Italy after the wedding?
Wedding is Friday. We have Saturday to chill, and then Sunday morning we're off.
God damn.
Whoa, geez, you're not even. Dang.
You're still going to be drunk.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
No
but
way
the thing
around.
is, it's like a 13-hour flight.
Wait a minute, Ian. I think we're kind of burying the lead here. You're getting married on Friday. How's it feel? How's it going to feel to have sex for the first time?
I was raised Catholic. For what it's worth. I'm really excited about that too. That's what I'm nervous about, right?
He's
I'm not
excited
nervous
'cause
about
he gets to use the front instead of just the back. That's my favorite. I can't wait for you.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
So happy for you, dude.
I get to be a top for once. So
That's right.
It's gonna be great.
How's Tiff doing? Like leading up to it, you've seen some anxiety or anything, or?
He basically planned the whole thing is because she's very type A. And so she gave me things that I had to do, but it was mostly like, this is her baby. So she's got a bunch of anxiety about how it's going to be received. I keep trying to explain to her, who gives a fuck? It's your day. You decide if you like it or not. If my mother walks up to you and says anything negative, hit her. It's fine. Like, this is your day. Because people in my family will criticize the things that we're doing. I know it. Like, we could have a perfect wedding. It'll be criticized. I'm just trying to get through to her head. Like, it's as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter. Which I think is actually stressing her out more.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
no.
honestly, like, because if she's so tied into like the planning and stuff like that, that's going to be ultimately what she's really stressed about.
Yeah.
Just that everything goes right. I doubt she's that nervous about marrying you. She knows what she's getting into.
She already knows that stuff. That stuff's already gravy.
Yeah.
Do you know how we're so smart though? Because the venue, she gets ready on this like 3rd floor corner room that has a window that overviews the entire like venue. It's gonna be outdoors for the actual ceremony and everything. So she can watch all of it get set up, and she can make sure that like she'll text me and be like, "This is wrong, go fix it." So that day I'm just gonna be hanging out there the whole day as they set up to make sure I'm correcting stuff.
And I just saw the weather for the day of your wedding. It's 75 and sunny.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice.
That is 1 degree off from the perfect temperature.
The Jake DeBrusque temperature?
Perhaps.
That's
Perhaps.
yeah.
Or the Suban.
Or the sun.
Oh.
It's one
I
of
was
those.
trying to figure out
Neither
which
one
way
of
we
them
were
are
going
great.
here.
Neither one of them are great. No, but she's type A. You've got Hep B. Like, this is, it's like perfect.
It's a match made in heaven.
And anybody can see it's a great match.
That's right.
There you go.
Wonderful. That dude, write that down. Grab your crayons.
I'm just worried about reading my own writing.
I just wrote the last line to your vows.
Yeah.
Actually, Thomas wrote the most of it, and I just brought it home.
Yeah.
I don't have any like song quotes or anything like that in the vows, and I'm really tempted for some of them, but for some reason, like I just can't bring myself to do it.
Ian, rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub, is not going to work.
Okay. All right, we do have an edit we need to make then. Just, I have that in there 3 times. That's tough. Okay, hold on. I have 6 sentences,
how did you,
and 3 of them are that.
shoehorn that in?
That's right, Andrew. You're going to be there, so you're going to see what I actually have. No. This is like one lyric.
Why do you love me? Why
A plus. A plus.
always and forever?
Forever.
What is this from? I'm
Napoleon
told.
Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite, you Philistine.
That's Kip. That's Kip, isn't it?
Kip,
He's
yeah.
doing this. That's so good.
I still love technology.
I still love technology.
It's so fucking dumb.
I have true concerns about what my best man's going to do because he does get a speech, unfortunately, and he pranked me at my wedding. I don't at his wedding. I don't have anything set up for him. I want him to worry all day about it and then nothing to happen so that he can just kind of, But I do worry that he has something planned for us.
Have you ever done a best man speech?
I have.
That was the prank. Is I found out about 45 seconds beforehand because he didn't have any like groomsmen or anything. It was very important to his wife that they didn't do any parties for some reason.
I got you. I didn't have any at my wedding.
So that was
I've never been a best man, but I've been a man of honor.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. And I didn't write the speech because I got too nervous. And then I went up there and I spilled my guts for 5 minutes and I made the bride cry.
There you go.
That's pretty good. All right. 5 minutes is a little lengthy, but that's good.
Yeah, it was.
No, we so I wasn't the best man at his wedding, but like there was kind of that understanding, and I was kind of like jealous about it just in general. Like I want to be the best man. This was like my only chance to be best man. No one else was going to put me in there.
Yeah.
So after everything gets done, everyone's settled in. He sends me a text that says, "You're up, buddy." And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? He goes, you're doing a speech. The best man has to give a speech. And I just had to wing it. And I crushed because, theater background and everything.
I was going to say, I was like, you should have just gone up there and just like done a scene.
Yeah. Did you?
That would have been cool. No, it set up really well because I got to use him pulling that prank as my opening joke and it killed. And I was like, okay, we're good. As long as your opening joke kills, you're kind of groovy from there. Yeah. Weddings.
Weddings, man. Yeah. What is this podcast about?
Hold on, let me go and read.
Isn't it weird that we didn't just jump into what was the best week of hockey we've gotten all year from this
It's
team?
like almost like do you feel like you don't want to jinx it?
Yes.
Like that's kind of like where my head's at. Like I'm just like, if we don't talk about
I'm
it,
writing
it'll
the
continue.
itinerary. I'm writing the itinerary and I'm like, there was almost nothing negative about what happened this week.
It's nothing.
What is this podcast about, though? Matthew and Brady Tkachuk mix down NHL stardom with brotherly rivalry. New episodes every Wednesday. 2 brothers, 1 mic, 0 filter, maybe 1 combined half brain cell.
Yeah. Might kill your brain cells, too.
Might
It could
kill yours.
have an effect.
Donate you.
If anybody actually listens to the Tkachuk podcast, please drop us a line. But I don't think anybody who listens to the Tkachuk podcast
just unsubscribe.
listens to us.
Good stuff.
If they're listening, it's for a social experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's talk about this great week, though. Let's talk about this great week. Or
Seriously,
great month.
Amazing week. They're outscoring the Red Sox for sure.
Oh God, we're just going to be negative. Like, well, let's bring the Red Sox in here. What are they, 1-4 so far, or something?
1-5.
1-5. Oh, sorry, I was optimistic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And didn't they win opening day?
Yeah, and they have lost every day since.
Cool.
Thank God it's baseball because these 5 games probably won't matter, right?
They're 3.5% done with their season at this point, so there's plenty of time to continue.
Just rip off a 6-game winning streak. It's fine.
Yeah. Baseball's too long. Hockey's too long.
Hockey's getting longer. 84 games next year.
I know.
Great. What's the ideal length of a season for you?
70 games.
69.
I was actually going to say 68, which is funny that all 3 of us were like right in that line.
Yeah. You just cut it down by like 3 weeks ish.
You play every team twice. You play your divisional rivals a couple more times. Call it a day. Couple more like off days towards the end of the year. None of this fucking 2 games on a day off, 2 games on. Like, it's right now the schedule is crazy. I get that part of it's the Olympics, but plan for a 3-week break in the middle of the season.
We do have we do have 3 days off coming up.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Well, good. As long as we can keep extending this time a little longer so that when I get back, there's still Bruins hockey. I got to say, tonight was such a letdown because it feels like every single day, Bruins playing or not, there's some East Coast game
There's
that you are
no
locked in.
games in the Eastern Conference tonight.
None.
That's dumb as fuck.
There's big West Coast games, like the Sharks-Ducks game is big. But who gives a crap?
I mean, I'm going to watch it when I
Because it's the Pacific Division.
Yeah. But tomorrow we have Sabres, Senators, we have Penguins, Lightning, us and the Panthers, Blue Jackets, Hurricanes again. Like, Red Wings, Flyers is a huge one.
Eh.
No,
I mean, it is.
There's playoff shit to it.
Yeah, the Flyers are still right there, by the way, somehow. They're like...
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Columbus has cooled off there. And
Just a little.
Detroit, we'll talk about that.
Jets
let's
look
talk
like
about
they
us
might sneak
first.
it in.
Yeah. You've got numbers here, Andrew. Hit us with this month. What do we got going on here?
So this month was this month was the Death March month. A Death March.
Yeah. The Bruins are screwed because their schedule sucks. They're on the road a ton, which we are about to start a 4-game road trip. And
16
they were supposed
games in
to
31 days.
16 games and 31 games, which is crazy.
They went 10-3-3.
And do you remember 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, alternated wins and losses, and it was infuriating. And you're sitting there like, this isn't going to be good enough.
Yeah. And then what happened?
And then what happened?
Off 23 points.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is literally what it was, though. Like, they had 6 wins, 3 regulation losses, 3 overtime losses. Those three overtime losses are doing a lot of work there.
Yeah.
Just when you look at the record. And then they had 4 more wins in a row. That's where you get your 10-3-3 from. But 4 games ago, I was sitting there like, every other game. This sucks.
Well, they are now the 5th best team in the entire Eastern Conference, the 8th best team in the league, which is crazy. But
they belong in the playoffs.
They belong in the playoffs. But in the Death March, they gained 1 playoff spot.
Yeah.
I think you're incorrect. I think they're the 4th best team. I'm wrong. It is the 5th best team. I can't count.
Don't argue with me.
Someone get me my crayons.
Don't argue with me.
I need the red ones for math.
He's hungry.
98% chance of making the playoffs as of this moment, and probably as of when you're hearing this, because there's no Eastern Conference games tonight. Are we firmly in this team has to actively collapse to miss the playoffs?
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, but is this team going to be considered a disappointment if they don't get through the first round at this point?
Oh, no, I'm still so firmly in house money. The playoffs were just a huge bonus for me.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, you look at it, it's like, okay, playoffs are a bonus. Part of it is because the East is so shit. But also to look and say that they're a top 10 team in the league. No, they're supposed to be here. So it's not house money at that point. I think
Interesting.
I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, okay, they're not going to have a great matchup in the first round because they're going to sneak in as a wild card. Right now, they're the first seed. They played Buffalo, right?
Yes.
That's not a fun matchup. It's a winnable matchup, but it's not really a fun matchup for this team.
Mm-hmm.
But so if they lose to Buffalo in the first round, wouldn't you say, just historically speaking, that would be a disappointment at this point?
Sure,
but the problem I'm running into is, and I get it, I'm a nerd, and it's analytics, but we rank 4th in goals for percentage at 5-on-5 this year. Our expected goals for percentage, 27th.
Yeah.
I mean, this team's and you see it; it's visible too. You watch the play outside of the past couple of games, even one of those, but you watch the play and you go like, this team is the stellar goaltending is papering over a ton of issues. And goaltending is part of the team, but you go long enough.
That even includes Corpusalo in some cases.
Yeah.
7-1-4 and
eventually the rug gets pulled from you and you fall out. I guess I have a hard time setting large expectations for this team because the underlying play really isn't that impressive.
The underlying play isn't really that impressive, but does this kind of point to a flaw in public analytics right now? Because they keep winning in spite of all this. I
mean, analytics keep out the human element.
Mm-hmm.
This team is about as human
that's
as
a really good point.
Like, this team has been vibes before. This team has also been anger before. Like this team can't really be held down by numbers at this point. We've been talking about this since like 3 weeks into the season.
Sure.
Like this team doesn't make any fucking sense. And they still don't make any fucking sense. And we're at what game did we play last night? 70?
Right now we're at
75.
like 75, yeah.
75? There you go. So we're 75 games young into this season. And we still don't fucking know what this team is. This has kind of been the MO for like the last 2 to 3 years, but never more so than this past week where you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And then they come out and they're ripping off 6-3 dubs.
Yeah.
Against damn good teams.
Against damn good teams.
To be fair, I understand the analytics are flawed. And yes, there's still a lot about analytics that I think leave plenty to be desired. But to be this much of an outlier on the season.
This is like a once in a decade team, guys.
Right. It's so this is how I guess I'm struggling to place any sort of expectations because maybe I'm choosing to be negative to protect myself. Maybe that's really what's happening.
What are you, Thomas?
Right. Well, talking about the Red Sox now again. What are you really supposed to do with the information you're given? There's huge portions of the season where they take 22 shots a game. They're struggling to create any offense. The offensive possession is low, and
they took 23 shots yesterday against Dallas and potted 6.
Yep, they only allowed 16 shots too, which was stellar. That was some sort of crazy.
The defense is getting a lot more stout.
The neutral zone defense, especially, you're seeing that. You're seeing a lot more of advantage being taken from the back checkers. So the transition defense has been really poor through the season. But you've noticed not more effort from the back checkers, but more of a strategic placement where they're just trying to get their sticks involved.
Get the goalie.
Yeah, they're spreading themselves away from their men a little earlier in the transition to try to break it up, and it's working. And we'll see how long that goes. But I do think there's been a lot of advancements in the neutral zone and the defensive zone. It's just hard to project where this team should be, and I have a hard time saying like this team should be a cup contender when really at the end of the day the team still goes how Pasta, McAvoy, and Swayman go. Like those are your three.
And they're all going.
And they're all going. They're all going. Swayman's going to give us a chance in every series. I genuinely believe that. So maybe I should raise my expectations.
I think I'm caught between Thomas and Ian here, because
that's your
dream game.
That I'm the meat in that sandwich, buddy. But man, you were waiting for that one.
No, we were both so on that one.
Yeah, good work.
All right, go ahead. You're the meat.
And it's because I mean, like, where do we go? Like, when do we get to a point here where the expectation changes? I think I asked this like a couple months ago. Where they kept hanging on to a playoff spot, and it's like, when does the expectation change? When does house money become something more? When does that get cashed in? Because they keep winning, they keep defying the analytics. 27th in 5-on-5 expected goals. They have a 32 5-on-5 goal differential to January 1st. That's number 1 in the NHL. Number 1. Not a team is better.
Oh my God. This is the Carey Price Canadiens, but you add Pasta to it.
Oh, shit.
I know it's not Swayman winning the heart level kind of stuff, but still, like, is that not kind of a decent comparison?
I mean, we actually have an 80-point scorer, so no.
Yeah, Pasta. That's what I mean. It's like you literally, you have Carey Price and then you have Pasta, and like that's what you're working with. Because they had the Island of Misfit Toys for a decade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they made a couple of conference finals and a final when the world went weird.
Oh yeah, was Carey Price in net for that?
Yes, he was.
Damn.
Yeah, and then his body fell apart. His body betrayed him at that, right afterwards. It was him and Shea Weber.
Never want to hear a goalie complain about workload while Carey Price is in the room.
Yeah. What did you think of Swayman getting back to back and winning both?
I thought, I wouldn't have done it. I didn't disagree with it, I guess, but I wouldn't have done it. But man, did I just sit there and go, Sturm's got some fucking balls. I love this.
You got to feel like it was also like a sway thing. Like, I almost feel like
I want to be out there.
Yeah, you almost have to ask your way into that game.
Oh.
And I think Sturm might have leaned into it and said, all right, well, prove why. And he went out and fucking played, because I think the second game was the better game.
Yeah.
It started scary, right? That was the Blue Jackets game, right?
That was the Blue Jackets game, but he
fucking locked in.
Yeah, he did.
he locked in. Harry Neal used to say it's not the best. The best goalies don't give up the least amount of goals. It's that they don't give up the next one.
Yeah.
He didn't give up the next one.
That Columbus game, if we could talk about that for just a second, because
I would love to, please.
Honestly, just like the Dallas game, I kind of went into it being like, if you don't win this one, I kind of get it. You've won the last couple. You've been really good. You're in a spot where you've earned your right to be here. And then they go down 3-0.
You're like, all right.
The goodwill's kind of gone. You didn't show up at all. Was it lucky to tie that game and end up winning it? 100% it was.
Yeah, I was going to say, anytime you get a goal
was.
like that, with Charlie Coyle with the puck on his stick,
Yep.
turning around, getting stripped by Arvidsson as he's turning around to clear it.
Yeah. And Greaves was great in that game, I thought, outside of
fantastic.
The mishap. But that's a little bit of luck. But how many times in a season? I mean, every good team looks back on a season and goes, "Yeah, we kind of got one there. We'll take what we can get." But
do you make your own luck though?
You make your own luck.
They're making their own luck.
And the Bruins truly, after that, they went up 3-0. The Columbus went up 3-0. The Bruins went, okay, we are pushing the pace. We're back. Like, we're not going to just sit here and let this happen. And I appreciate
them quite a lashing.
Yeah, he fucking should have.
Well, the first period was its own thing, and they came out and just, it was a reset at the second period. I don't think they were watching the scoreboard at all. And all it did was fucking invigorate them, and like, now they know, because Columbus is a decent fucking team, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But now they know that, okay, if we're down 3-0, we can still fucking do this.
Yep. You know, the Boston
That's such an amazing confidence boost 2 weeks before the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, the Boston Bruins have not come back from down 2 goals in the third period this year, but they've come back from 3 goals down.
I'll take it.
Yep.
And shout out to Judd, who said multiple times, Columbus struggles to hold leads in the third.
Yeah.
He said that as soon as they went up 2 goals, he was talking about it. Like, okay,
also shout out to Judd for being like, hey, guys, the points in are open.
Yeah.
Take advantage.
Yep.
And just on the topic of Judd, we haven't had anything to complain about with him this year. He has settled into this role so much more than he did those first couple months.
He's stopped making shit up. It's part of it.
Stop making shit up. He's still a little bit too predictive, where he'll say something that has not happened yet, and then he has to backtrack it. But I kind of like it as a quirk now. I've kind of started to vibe with it.
Okay.
I think Brick's on another level this year. I think Brick has been just exactly the support you need for Judd as he's really getting used to this role.
He's done it since day one of Judd, though.
Yeah.
True, but I just think Brick's been excellent this year.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
His mic is considerably more live than it's been in previous years, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rick kind of called out Hampus Lindholm the other day.
Yeah. You
Don't just stand there.
That was funny too. He's like, everyone's got to get in that pile, and the shot is Fraser Mitten, who's Nadinov, Pasta getting buried, and then Hampus just watching. There's 4 Blue Jackets going at them.
Was not thrilled with that, by the way.
Did not love that. Did not love the body language of it either. Yeah, didn't love it. Also, stop doing interviews in the booth during the game. We love women in sports. We love this shit. Keller is so cool.
She's so cool.
Not during the game. Stop it.
If it has to be Judd and Brick doing an interview in the booth, just do it as like one of the segments of the intermission.
Yeah. Yep.
Seems simple. It kind of it takes it. I would say it takes away from the game, but no matter who it is, it takes away from the game. Like, it could be somebody who we love and want to, would leave our significant others for Bergeron. And I'd say the same thing.
Yeah. How could you argue with that? Yeah. On the topic of Sturm putting his balls on the table with that Swayman back-to-back.
German schnitzel.
His German schnitzel. You have something on here about the Jack Adams. Why isn't he being considered a top 3 coach for this? I don't care one way or another, truly, because we've noticed that the Jack Adams really hasn't meant anything. Guys get fired the year after the Jack Adams all the time. It's really not that great of an award, I think.
It's still an award that matters, and still an award that has some cachet.
Why isn't he being considered for it?
Do people still think that the Bruins are we still like 2-3 years behind and still think the Bruins are supposed to be good?
No way. People have spent 18 months dunking all over us, deservedly so.
No, but I'm talking more like people inside the league, not schmoes. Because they don't vote on this. This is
I don't know.
GMs. Actually, no. I'll take that back. The Jack Adams, I believe, is... Wait, is the Jack Adams voted on by GMs? Is it GMs or coaches?
I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, the Jack Adams future odds right now. Lindy Ruff with the Sabres, of course, plus 175. He's the favorite, and he should be the favorite.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
I'm not arguing that Marco Sturm should win it. John Cooper is second. Jared Bednar is third, so Lightning and Avalanche. Then is Dan Muse, Todd McClellan for the Red Wings. He's at plus 1,500. This is from Vegas Insider, so I don't know if I'm using the right site for this, but this is where the current odds are. Quenneville with the Ducks, Warsofsky for the Sharks, St. Louis for Canadians, and then there's Marco Sturm tied with Martin.
Tied with whomst?
St. Louis.
No.
It just seems weird. He should be ahead of basically...
Absolutely not. He should be ahead of most of those people.
Bednar shouldn't be nowhere near the top. I don't even know why he is.
Yeah, the Colorado Avalanche are obscenely loaded.
Yes. McClellan shouldn't be anywhere there.
Well, I don't think I could coach them because I would approach Nathan McKinnon to try to coach him, and he would...
He'd laugh.
He'd probably kill me. Nathan McKinnon is a psychopath.
He is. I just think Sturm deserves a little more. Credit.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to say that the final three right now are Lindy Ruff, Dan Muse, and Marco Sturm, and Sturm is like a distant third, fine. But the fact that he's that far down is insane to me.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
He's done a fantastic job, and I think anybody who's been paying attention around the league should know that he's done a fantastic job. You know what's been a fantastic job?
What?
Something that he created. What is the second line?
It's beyond definition.
Can't be explained.
Can't be explained. Truly cannot be explained. Just like the rest of the stupid team.
King of ping. More like king of the net.
That's what's really kept our offense alive through the year, is every other month there's someone who's out here just being like, this is going to be a career best month for me. And we're all going to have them at different times. That way we keep it spread out.
What was it? What was it in January? It was Alex Steves.
Feels like forever ago.
It does feel like a very long time ago.
Here's an extension. Now you get to sit for a while.
That timing really wasn't great, but
does not look good. Does not look good.
Not worried about it.
Pavel Zacha, 13 goals in the month of March and 9 assists. 22 points in 16 games. Third star of the month. Victor Arvidsson might be the funniest player I've ever seen in a Bruins uniform. The dude's hysterical.
Yeah, like I love him. I love having him.
There's nothing that he does that's like ha ha funny, like ha 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 comedy funny. It's just the way that he plays is absurd.
I would argue that the fuck it slap shot is one of the funniest plays you could ever see.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I love it because I hear it now when he does it. I'm just like, fuck it slap shot. All right. I kind of trust it goes in too.
He has 24 goals this year.
I bet you anything 12 of those are like, how the fuck did that get in? Like if you go back and watch.
He had one of his hat trick against Dallas. All he did was just sneak behind Ottinger.
Yeah, this was
And
his
just
first
tapped
goal.
in what was probably would have been a goal had he not tapped it in by Pasta.
Yep. He's just in the right spot. I don't care how he gets them. He's been. This is what I meant by the last video when I was talking about the Sweeney praise. A 5th rounder for Arvidsson. And it was a great deal. We knew it was a great deal at the time because you're like, oh yeah, help the middle six. He's a shoot first guy, kind of a Craig Smith type that's just going to get in position and rocket one. Love that. For a 5th rounder, why not?
Yeah.
And then he has a 24 goal season so far.
25 if you count his shootout winner the other night. Which was
Holy shit.
dirty.
Dirty. It was filthy. He's nasty. And that was the most comfortable I've ever been in a shootout when he came up and I was like, oh yeah, this is over. We got I don't know why, but I just knew it.
Thomas, for me, this might resonate with you. Watching Victor Arvidsson play, it's almost like the hockey version of back when Adrian Beltre was on the Red Sox.
Okay.
Knee down,
Yeah.
knee down, moonshots. That's the fuck it slap shot.
That's the fucking slap shot. Also, like the serious while still being like obtuse and funny.
Yes.
I can
Yes.
also see
Yes.
the difference between being Adrian Beltre is a Hall of Famer.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was only just talking about the 1 year he spent here.
No, I fucking loved that dude. I wish he was in Boston for years longer than he was.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. But yeah, that's not a terrible comparison.
Yeah, definitely reminds me of that.
And that's a compliment to Arvidsson.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. Whenever Adrian Beltre went down on one knee, you knew that thing was going into the night.
I don't know what
I
you
think
guys
I
are talking
posed
about.
this I think I posed this question like 2 weeks ago. Resign him. Make that effort to bring him back.
Yes, God, it sucks how dependent this is because he also has a long history of injury trouble. This is the healthiest season.
Back injuries.
Yeah.
He hasn't performed like this in a very long time. Like this year is a bit of an outlier for him, but God, do I love
He's
the guy.
performing like a UFA.
If he was like, I want $4 million, if he wants a Zacha deal, yes, I sign you to that. Absolutely.
But if some also ran says we'll give you 5 years, all right, Victor. Thanks for the fun.
Yeah, he's gonna take something.
Yeah.
I don't expect him back, but at the beginning of the season, I definitely had said like this is. I don't even know if he'll make a full year here. Like I feel
We
like
were
if
still
he
in
has a
March and we
decent
were
year,
like,
he's
he should
trade
probably
him.
be traded.
Even after the
Yeah.
deadline, I was like, I can't fucking believe that we didn't move him.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if we did move him, we would not be sitting where we're sitting right now.
Probably not.
Yep.
Probably not.
11th
also-
in the league in points since the Olympic break.
Yeah, it speaks to his
Bizarre.
value at the deadline.
Yeah,
It speaks to why I wanted to trade him, but
Yeah.
glad we didn't in retrospect, especially if he is a part of why this team sneaks out of the first round.
Guaranteed there's a couple teams out there like, I should have just given up the first for him.
Yeah.
People called about him.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, didn't Don Sweeney straight up say that people were calling about him?
Yeah, but the value was just like it was one of those. He's more valuable to us than he is to you, clearly. So that's and it's right decision right now. You don't throw away a season that you can make the playoffs just because you won an extra couple of draft picks.
You really need to say that to a lot of people online.
Yeah.
I just anything can happen in the playoffs. You'd rather make it. Also, people really do forget the fact that this is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be entertaining. So, like, I get to extend my fun and entertainment and give ourselves a chance. I'm in. I don't have to be short-sighted, but I can also just kind of enjoy where we're at right now.
Also, very real possibility that we make the playoffs and get a top 10 pick.
Yeah. And there's also a very real possibility that 2 of our top line are under the age of 24 right now. So it's fucking fine, guys.
Yeah. And the other one is a generational star.
Yes. Who's still in his prime.
Yep. Not even 30 yet.
Yeah. It's weird that so right now our top 6 is made up of 4 guys we traded for last year.
Yep.
That's
correct.
dumb. That's dumb. That's not how you're supposed to build teams. That's wrong. That's
No.
unethical hooping is what it is.
Hell, okay. All right. Casey Middlestat is like getting Fluto to write articles about him, how he saved his career.
Someone would give us assets for Casey Middlestat right now. That's a real thing. He was included in that trade as a like, we need you to take him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he played like they really needed us to take him.
Yeah, he was
last year.
Not stellar to start.
He goes into corners. He battles in the net front. Who is this Casey Middlestat?
I like how soft his touch is. I shouldn't have said that way. I like the fact that he is very good at finding his teammates and with an appropriate pass.
I love how careful you are in writing that.
He's very good at it, and he's constantly looking to fling the puck into dangerous areas. That's what that whole line does, by the way. I think the only one who thinks before they make an action is Zacha. The other two are just like, this is my plan. I'm just going to boop, boop, and off they go.
Yep.
It works.
Arvidsson, I don't think Arvidsson has had a single thought this season on the ice.
Why should he? Like, if you're going to do this without thinking, please don't start, This
is one of those guys where it's like he's not a cerebral player. If he starts thinking, 5 goals, 7 assists in 72 games.
Yeah, exactly. I like to think
he's a house money player who has found health at the right time.
He's a house money player who's found health, and he's going to find a lot more money in his house come July 1st.
Obviously, this is an unbelievable hypothetical. If this team somehow managed to win a cup this year, right? They just went on some crazy run. Swayman got wicked hot. Pasta went nuclear in the playoffs. And they just did it. They grinded out, much like the 2011 team, where you faced 3 game 7s, and yet the coin flip keeps going your way. What this would mean, I mean, a cup always means everything, right? But you look at this roster, everyone would party, they'd calm down, they'd sit back, they'd look at the players going to the cup, and they'd be like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Who the fuck is Mikey Asamont?
Casey Middlestat is the Stanley Cup winner. Victor Arvidsson wins the Stanley Cup. Marat Huznadinov, who was playing 4th line minutes for the Minnesota Wild the year before and was traded for Justin Brazeau, who's got 17 goals on the season in Pittsburgh with only like 50
for not the Wild, by the way.
For not the Wild. But, I mean, talk about the resurgence for so many of these guys' careers. Arvidsson, this year alone, is extending Arvidsson's career by like 4 more years.
I hope so for his sake. He's fun.
Yes, of course. He's a great guy. Yeah. It's just a bizarre... Jonathan Aspero is on the top pair.
Jonathan Aspero is a plus 30.
Yeah. People don't like me about this. Aspero's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Been a good soldier.
You are 100% correct.
It's fine. Yeah. McAvoy still deserves a far better partner on the top pairing. Mm-hmm. But Aspero, I'm super glad to have. Oddly enough, he's a 7th defenseman still that's playing above his station by a huge amount. Mm-hmm. I think it's more a testament to how good McAvoy's been this year. And a lot of people are going to have an issue with that statement, but McAvoy truly has been great. Yes, his problems were very clear. Like, when he makes a mistake, it's a loud mistake, but...
The people who have an issue with you pointing out that Charlie McAvoy's had a great year haven't watched more than 3 games this season.
I think it's more so saying that a lot of Aspero's numbers are reflective of McAvoy's year.
Sure.
I think that's what they would really 100%. I think Aspero deserves a lot of credit. I'm talking about
for McAvoy's sake. If you're getting pushback on people saying that McAvoy's had a great season, go jump in a lake.
It's his most realistic Norris campaign in like 6 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which
and he's not going to be anywhere close to it because fucking Evan Bouchard is insane this year.
Do you think it's going to go to Bouchard?
Probably.
There's like 4 defense. The thing is, Schaefer just came in the league, and McAvoy's never seen the Norris. Ever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. By next year, Schaefer is going to be that, like, I'm going to lead everyone in points and be incredible. Mm-hmm. Must be nice.
Unless there's a sophomore slump.
Yeah, I really have a hard time seeing it with him. God, Bouchard is way up there. Yeah, I did not realize that he was that far ahead.
He's having a great year. He's having a great year while everything else in Edmonton is on fire, including Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Draisaitl coming back for the playoffs?
Nope. He's out for the year.
No. Out for the regular season, or
I believe he's out for the year.
how did I miss this? I could have sworn it was just supposed to be for the regular season.
Well,
No. It still says miss the regular season.
he's still missing the regular season. Well, he played on one leg a few years ago, and he was absolutely incredible. So
I don't know. I really don't. It looks like it says the rest of the regular season, but I don't know.
okay,
I'm reading an article that just came out 2 hours ago, and it says, according to Jason Greger, it's a knee issue. Understanding is that it's second-degree MCL issue. They still believe he will be ready to roll in the playoffs.
Oh, but he's not gonna be anywhere close to 100%.
he was on one leg against Colorado. I think it was no, he was on one leg for the entire playoff run where they made the first time they made the Western Conference Finals, and he was a mutant.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, it was posted today, which at the time of recording, and the post is April Fool's Day. Maybe they're fucking with their own fans, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but honestly, 70% of Draisaitl's still pretty fucking solid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd take that over most players for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Would you take him over current Victor Arvidsson, though?
Yeah, I would.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, was I supposed to pause there? Was I
supposed to think about that?
Give it 1 second of thought.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Can I give a shout out to someone who really deserves it? And I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to.
Thanks, man.
Perfect.
Supposed to do. Elias Lindholm. Had a stellar week and a half for that guy.
Being moved to the third line was the best thing that could happen to him.
It's almost like somebody was saying that. A few of us were saying that for about 6 months now.
Yeah. Guys, does he work with fucking Lucas Reichel? Is Lucas Reichel his skeleton key?
I find it so funny because the reason it's working is you hear people talk about the change of tempo all the time. You can't get more change than guarding Elias Lindholm skating and then passing to Reichel. Reichel is McDavid fast. They told me he was
that's not hyperbole either.
That's not. I know that in my reports, he's supposed to be really fast. I did not understand how fast this fucking guy is on skates.
He is fucking. He's not fast. He's sudden. He's like.
Yeah, he's like Goku, just teleporting in front of a guy.
Yep. He doesn't do anything else well.
Nope, not really. His board work sucks. His defense sucks. His neutral zone, not great. But hey, you get the puck to him in space, and that guy's going right to the net front. Beautiful.
I'll take that.
I will too. I'm so glad we don't have the baggage of him being a high first rounder, because he's now gone through enough stops where he's just another guy. You don't have to give him chances for this or that. He's just trying to earn his spot like everyone else. That's a huge difference in mentality.
Sure. But he still has that cachet of being a first round pick.
But I don't think the
And
Bruins
sometimes you see him skate and you're like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, but the Bruins don't have to treat him like they're treating. I mean, I guess they're not treating Hagens with any sort of special properties.
I was
or anything.
gonna say.
But when Hagens comes up, there's going to be these expectations of the fans and from the front office for him to move up the lineup. For Reichel, that doesn't exist. They're not expecting him to jump up to the top line.
Reichel is definitely keeping the seat warm.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I'm just saying the expectations for Reichel in Boston won't ever match where he was drafted at. And it's actually a more relaxing situation for him to just play hockey.
Yeah. I mean, he's not that intelligent of a player, but you don't really have to be intelligent to have the coach in German probably tell you, go fast. What's go fast in German?
Du hast.
Du hast nicht. That's we got our outro song.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass. Look, there's a lot of different things that we should realistically touch on before we wrap this episode. We have to address the Bruce Cassidy shit. First, I'll just ask you, were you surprised?
Yes, until everything else came out.
I will agree with that too. I think what I immediately said when I messaged you guys about it was I thought that this was a possibility, but not like right now. Like they're still a playoff team.
Pacific.
Like, yes, but
Yeah.
they are a playoff team. So like obviously whatever's going on is deeper, and it felt like this recent stretch of play was maybe an excuse to expedite. Also, you don't hire Torts within like 2 hours unless you already know that he's able to come there. So I almost feel like behind the scenes they were just giving him a call and just being like, "Hey, if something happens here, are you interested?" Because what else do you do at that point? Like who else do you bring in to a playoff team that's underperforming, that has the stars that it does? Like I don't necessarily understand Tortorella being the guy, because he feels like a similar coach, just a more vocal one, like a more willing to be an asshole.
Foley
outwardly.
wanted him. And what Foley wants, Foley gets over there.
It's just, I don't know. But this says a lot about Bruce Cassidy. He went there, 2023?
Yep.
Won a cup. Hasn't done anything really since. Team has been solid, but I guess underperforming this year. Realistically, like looking at their roster, they should be dominating that conference, right?
Yeah, underperforming. But there were cracks. Reportedly had a fall, according to Elliot Friedman. So you could take this. You could take this with a semi-certain amount of.
I'm taking it with a semi.
Nice, with a certain amount of. Yeah, this probably happened. Had a falling out with the entire team during the second round series against Edmonton. And the players went to McCrimmon and were like, "Look, I don't know how much longer we can do this with him." And McCrimmon decided to back Cassidy because he still had the glow of the cup lasts for a couple of years. He's the modern day Mike Keenan.
Okay.
He's the modern day Mike Keenan. Like, there's no doubt in my mind at this point. This has happened 3 times now.
What the hell is he doing to piss everyone off so quickly?
He's a great coach who doesn't really have a bone in his body that says, maybe I should lean back a little bit.
He must be like the most nitpicky motherfucker, right? Like he must nitpick everything.
Which is great probably in the short term because you hone the game, you hone the talent. But I mean, there were a couple of things. Mark Stone has a particular distaste for him, I think. So a lot of people forget this, but in 2023, when they won the cup, the literal interview on the ice, TNT with Mark Stone, said, "We won in spite of the noise in the room."
I don't remember that at all. Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
We won in spite of the noise in the room. And that told me that was a kind of a veiled jab at Cassidy.
Interesting. It sounds like one, especially current context.
2.5 years later, they asked Mark Stone again what happened. And he said, "I don't know what happened, but the guy that was leading us, we couldn't get the emotion up for him anymore."
Which is, that's a really valid thing. If you like anybody who's played sports, you have a coach, and hopefully you like him at least initially. Because if you don't like him at the start, you're not going to like him in a couple of years. I can promise you that much.
Sure.
And respect only goes far enough when you're dealing with this guy every single day. A boss is still a boss, no matter what you're doing.
Right. And I mean, I think a lot of people are going to dismiss this as like they did for Boston. Oh, these players must be soft. Noted soft player Mark Stone. These players are soft. You can't even criticize players anymore. There's a people management thing to coaching that is so much more prominent now than it was even 5 years ago, let alone 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have to have that now. You have to. And if you
player empowerment has reached the NHL. Like the NBA is full player empowerment now. It started about 15, 20 years ago, and the NHL is about a decade behind.
When the players say, "Hey, I don't think it's working with this coach," it's not because they're soft. It's because, hey, this coach isn't working with this group. We need a change.
90% of the time. Yes, I agree.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
And I think especially here, I don't think it has anything to do with softness. The Vegas Golden Knights are not a soft team. Are not soft.
No. They have way too many seasoned professionals who,
have won a cup.
Yeah, who've won a cup, know what it takes. And these guys, look at Eichel. He has been through bad situations with the Sabres in the past. If he, and I'm not putting, I don't know if Eichel said anything, I'm not putting this out there, but if he was one of those people saying, hey man, this sucks with this guy, I would listen to that.
Yeah.
Eichel, 200 feet of near perfection in hockey. If he's upset, something's wrong.
Right. It's weird too, because Thomas, you said that they're a solid team. They're in the playoffs, and it's kind of surprising. Public analytics, another thing with public analytics, have them top 5 to top 7 in several meaningful categories. Mm-hmm. They just can't shoot right now. Yeah. And they can't make a save.
They can't make a save. But that Aiden Hill deal was bad before the ink dried. We knew that. Mm-hmm. We kept saying, this guy's kind of benefiting from a system. Because Cassidy does build a good system for a goaltender.
He's a good X's and O's, great X's and O's coach.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. But I think this was kind of damning from Vegas has won 9 games against playoff teams in 36 games this year.
Yeah.
389 point percentage.
Well, thank God they play in the West, right?
Yeah, right?
They would currently be 6 points out of a playoff spot in the East.
That's wow.
Yep. They would be...
The Preds are still in a playoff spot.
They would be above the Devils and behind the Capitals. And 3 points behind the Capitals.
Oh my God.
One of these stupid fucking Western teams is going to win the cup, and they're going to have 89 points in the regular season.
Yeah.
That's
disgusting.
That's St. Louis Cardinals winning 84 games and winning the World Series.
That's why we love sports. I just only like it when it's my team.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Which seems fair.
Is Torts a good idea?
I don't think this is ever a good idea. But
No, unfortunately, for Vegas specifically, yeah. You're not worried about pissing any of the young guys off all that much. You don't have that much to deal with in Vegas because you trade away all your prospects and picks for win now. You expect your coach to last about 2 years, and then you're going to change him out anyway. And Torts is a great 2-year coach.
His contract is at will. Do you hear about that?
Yeah.
That's almost I can just imagine him walking into the room and saying, hey, I might only be here for 2 fucking months. Let's go make a fucking story.
Honestly, that would work on me.
Fucking boys. Yeah.
100% that would work on me.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys didn't.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah. And that's you walk into that room to those guys who just lost a coach that was clearly a problem to them, and just say, look, maybe I'm not the answer, but I want to fucking help you guys flip this around and shove it up his ass.
Yep. And nobody in that room believes that they're not talented enough to win a cup, that they don't belong there. They all know what their ceiling is. Damn, that's actually kind of scary now that I think about it. Torts is a good idea for this team. Yep. Unfortunately, he's the perfect idea for this team.
I don't think he's a long time. He's not going to be there for the next 4 or 5 years.
He might not be there for the next 4 or 5 months.
That's what I'm saying. And I think he walks in and just says that that's the expectation. He goes, look, maybe they sign me long term, but right now I'm here to try to salvage a season, and I wouldn't have taken this job if I couldn't look at this fucking roster up and down and say, I could fix this fucking team and we could make a run.
Yeah.
That could be a scary team in the playoffs.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm not. They need somebody who can make a stop.
A team that talented with their backs against the wall like that.
Mm-hmm. Either that or it explodes and implodes all at once and it's hilarious television.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're going to have fun with it either way.
We love a happy ending. We really
love a happy ending. Mm-hmm. We also love it when good things happen to us. Hey.
Yeah. When good things happen to good people.
Yep.
We're good people, right?
Sure.
My favorite pick from the draft, other than Hagen's, Roger McQueen.
Guys, other teams don't do this.
I can't believe we're doing this bit.
Just the Bruins do it.
I hate you guys. Whatever.
other teams don't do this, except the Bruins and the Ducks and others. But these are the two most recent examples. Thomas, you were proven so fucking right.
I didn't say anything that didn't make sense. Like,
Just the whinging, which Ian, shout out to you for putting that word into the consciousness. I love that word.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Whinging.
Whinging. I'm just really sick of hearing it from the West. The Wild and now the Stars are like, well, you got to face each other in the first round. Who fucking cares? Go win a hockey game.
Get good.
Get good.
But I mean, like other teams in the playoffs, the Ducks are leading the Pacific, which I mean, slap fight, pillow fight, but other teams in playoff positions don't do this. This is crazy. Oh my god, ATO, 10th pick in the draft. He was a risky pick, but he is a fucking mountain of a dude.
Yep.
No hesitation signing that ATO either.
Nope. Kind of like Hagen's, huh? Weird.
It's almost like that's how people do business.
Yeah. Hagens, by the way, has looked good in Providence. He only has 2 points in 3 games, but I say only, but that's, I mean, good start.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite stat of his so far is?
What?
3 games, 12 shots on goal.
Yeah. He's shooting. He looks great on the power play, and he's just learning to play with some of the bigger bodies. I've been really happy with
on
him.
that power play goal, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sick. Mm-hmm. Love to see it.
Yeah, other teams don't do that. Detroit. Oh, no.
We said
It only got worse. It's only got worse.
Well, here's the thing. Last video, we said you can't get mad at Andrew for calling you frauds until you prove him wrong. And we said tonight would be a good night to do it. They were playing Buffalo. And what did they do?
They won.
They won. They beat Buffalo.
Yep.
Then what happened?
Then they proceeded to just pull the rug out from under John B specifically.
Yeah, John B specifically, for sure.
And they have gotten him to the point where he's pointing out that this was the best March record that they've had in the last 4 years.
5 wins, I think. I think 5 wins out of, what, 12, 13 games?
13. No, I think they were 5-10.
Yeah, either way, it's not been good. After that Buffalo win, which was huge, they lost in regulation to the Flyers, who were clawing their way back into the picture.
The fact that they're still in it is crazy. By the way, Porter Martone made his debut over there, too.
Yes. We're in a semi-keeper league for the fantasy team, and I picked him up off waivers he might be one of my keepers. We'll see. Nice. It's like correlated with draft picks, so I'd use like a 15th round pick to keep him. So, you know. Then they got absolutely waxed. This game was never close by Pittsburgh. And those are 2 games, conference games. You had to win everyone else around you. Do you know, since I don't know if it's since the break or since, I can't tell, I don't know, the past like 6 weeks or so. You know how every team in the East is just winning. No one's got any separation. The Bruins are like the 5th best team in the league during that time, and all the teams around them that they're chasing or fighting for the spot are the other 4 teams. Like it's just everyone's right there. The Bruins have gained 9 standings points, 11 now, on Detroit in that same time frame. Detroit is the only team that wasn't the picture that truly fell out of it. You could argue Washington too. And Detroit's not even out of it. They're just 2 points behind Columbus with a game in hand. Like there's still so much in it.
Does it not feel like they're out of it?
But it feels bad.
Yeah.
It feels that bad. Columbus wavered a little bit, helped. Ottawa went on a heater and they got back in the picture, lost their last 2, but still. But Detroit's tied with all these teams are right in the mix, and yet it feels like there's no chance in hell they make it.
Crazy.
And maybe we see this all the time though. Maybe they rip off 6 of their next 7, and it's like, oh,
Prove
they
me
got
wrong.
it.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, prove them wrong. But there's not a Red Wings fan who can get mad at anyone who's been saying you guys are frauds, because guess what? They're really not doing anything to prove you wrong at this point.
Yeah.
This is also Andrew we're talking about. He says it. The opposite should happen. Like you have luck on your side, and he's still winning.
You're blowing it, man. You're blowing it. But guys,
What?
at least they're not Toronto.
It's been a mixed bag in Toronto. Let's call it a mixed bag.
So they fired their GM, which they needed to do.
That was the best decision they made in years.
Yeah. And then their CEO gave the most tone-deaf press conference I've ever seen in my life.
That was brutal. I watched the dangle on that, and he did like a video recap of it. And I was like, okay, he literally told you to do this too. He's like, if you think I'm being dramatic, go watch it. Then I went to watch it, and I pretended it was Sweeney.
Yep.
And I pretended that we were where Toronto was without two of our next three top our first rounders, and all of that good stuff. And holy shit, this guy doesn't. Not only do they not know what to do, they don't have any structure whatsoever.
Nope. He promised that there would be a president of hockey operations. Great. Cool.
Yeah, who's supporting him?
Yep.
What is he in charge of? Well, I'm not really involved in. What are you involved in?
Guys, I'm just a bankroller. I'm not involved in anything. Never mind that I actually run the day-to-day of 9 sports teams.
Yeah. Just awful. And right now, let me go check where they sit in their points percentage. Toronto is,
I believe,
22nd.
10th.
Yep, 10th. Likely, I would expect them to fall a little farther. My goodness, yeah. They are 4 points out of the top 5.
They just got to keep winning these meaningless games. They won the Gudis Bowl, and by the way, shout out to Radko Gudis for fucking letting Max Domi pound his face.
What was that? Also, I got to correct something real quick. They're 7th to last in points percentage. For some reason, the standings don't change the numbers on the left when you do it on the website.
Okay.
I'm really proud of the Leafs fans here. Because Domi just beats the shit out of Gudas, who doesn't fight back at all.
No, he didn't.
And Leafs fans went, he didn't fight back at all. This is a new low for us. This is fucking sad.
Yeah.
That he let him beat him up to pay for the hit he did. And he felt he had to do that because no one on the Leafs would actually give him a real fight.
And and later on, he did the same thing with Jake McCabe.
Yeah.
No.
That's a new low for the Leafs. And most Leafs fans that I saw understood that. A couple of them were in there being like, yeah, get his ass. And most of them, though, understood that this is pathetic. This is a different level of sad.
Yep. It's you're stopping short of the finish line and letting the other guy cross it before you do.
It does kind of... This has gotten so bad now. And this team has been in the playoffs 9 straight years.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. But somehow it feels worse than the Sabres, somehow. Right now. Of course, the Sabres are on their path to breaking their streak, so I guess. But it feels worse than the Red Wings. Feels worse than Vancouver, even though Vancouver's like literally the worst in the league right now. I mean, is there a team that has worse vibes than Toronto?
Vibes?
The answer is no.
Vegas?
No, I really don't think there's something. And we're talking about 50-something years now since they've won a cup.
Mm-hmm. They haven't won a cup since the league went to 12 teams.
Which was 67, I think, right? 1967?
Yes.
I mean, guys, this is true. We really reached, like, do I feel bad for the Leafs?
No.
No, I don't.
You're not. Yo, what are you, in your villain era? What was that laugh?
Yeah. I mean, the last time they won the cup was in the middle of the Vietnam War.
Sorry, sometimes these things hit me right in the funny bone. God, that was good. It's weird. It's a team you just can't feel bad for, no matter how bad it gets.
Nope. And we have their pick, and we're probably going to get their pick. We have like an 89% chance of getting their pick right now.
Yeah, although I really want to point out, and people that listen to this routinely know this, but they keep seeing this. Well, who cares? We'll just get it unprotected next year. Not true.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. Next year, if it's top 10, it goes to us or Philly, which means it goes to Philly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we'll have 2 first-round picks in 2028. One from the fucking Panthers and one from the Leafs.
I do. There's a piece of me that always loves having like a good team's pick that's like 3 years down the road because you never really know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, with the Panthers' luck, they'll get Gavin McKenna for this next one.
Yeah, actually, that's probably very, very feasible.
Mm-hmm.
Things have really been going well for the Panthers, even a year where it's not going well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well. Update on
voicemails.
Oh, can we really quickly just touch on the unless you guys have already did it while I was getting a beer, just the Gasso stuff?
Do it.
Gasso might test free agency in August.
Yep. So Evan Gold was asked about, why hasn't he signed? Sweeney mentioned him by name in a press conference that he was definitely going to sign, I think back in like January, February. And he hasn't signed. And according to people who know, the reason he hasn't signed is that Gasso wants NHL games and will test free agency if the Bruins do not give it to him. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's right. He's a fourth line guy. I'm bummed. I like Gasso. I'd love to see him on the Bruins, but not this year, dude. Next year you'll have a chance in camp. But that's August anyway, right?
Yeah. Also, how weird would it be if we gave Gasso an ELC before James Higgins?
Yeah, that'd be bizarre. Yeah, if that's how he feels, something else has gone wrong along the way. But he's also never had quite the season or the health to push himself to the NHL before this. He's been good. Don't get me wrong. We've been very happy with his development. He was a project from the beginning. He's a seventh round guy, but just kind of thought he'd be a bottom sixer in the NHL.
Yeah, and that's probably all he'll be. He's a slightly faster Justin Brazeau, all told.
Yeah. God, do I really like him when he's a net front presence, though. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. Also, Letourneau is definitely going back to BC.
Yep. Letourneau's definitely going back to BC. Grunwald's going back to Quinnipiac for his junior year.
Zellers, of course, back to North Dakota.
Zellers back to North Dakota. We got we're a lot of good college players, and because I noticed this the other day, and I can't unnotice it now, so I have to keep up the bit. Christian Kostadinski will return for his sophomore year at BC.
Got to get the education.
Did you say sophomore?
Yes.
Was he a redshirt freshman? This feels like his fifth year. What the fuck?
He played in Sweden first and then went to college.
Okay. Well, we were all waiting on that news.
He's
so
32 years old. So 32-year-old sophomore.
How good looks it?
Yeah, he's actually Van Wilder. He stays in college until he's 40.
Yeah, I don't think he's cool enough. Is Van Wilder cool? I don't know, actually. All right, let's do some voicemail. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, fuckers, it's Deuce. It's been a long day. Just got out of convention, Penny Arcade Expo up here in Boston. Got to see the Bruins mostly kick the shit out of the Wild. 6-3. Fuck yeah. Felt great. And the Red Wings continue to be frauds and lost tonight. Sorry, John B. But fucking hysterical. Feeling pretty good. Higgins got his first professional point tonight as well with Providence. So everything's looking up. I'm pretty pumped. Don't know how far we'll go in the playoffs, but it'd be nice. Anyway, hope you all having a good night, and go Bees.
Go Bees.
Go Bees. Fraudulence.
Beautiful snapshot in time of somebody just enjoying what's on their plate.
Love it.
Yep. John B really has found a community that loves the Bruins with him, but God, the other side of his fandom just gets torched. It's pretty brutal. He's such a good sport, though.
Yeah.
He chose this.
He did. He chose this life. Mm-hmm. He wears it with honor.
Good evening, short chair.
This was coming.
AJ, no shit. Anyways, that was a fucking comeback, eh? Holy fucking shit. Down 3-0? No problem. It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. It was never in doubt. Believe. Remember, Ted Lasso again. Believe. I fucking believe, boys. I have to get this call in before the Dallas game, though, for no particular reason. Hope all is well. Holy fuck, Pavel Zacha needs to get extended. Arvidsson needs to get extended. I'm extended. Thank you. Fuck your Google Chrome.
His phone always quits when he gets that fucking.
It should.
His phone covers its ears.
Yeah.
Why am I getting tweeted about Zacha's extension all the fucking time? He has another year. We can't sign him till July 1st anyway to an extension.
Sign him July 1st.
Okay, that's fine. I have a lot of people who have messaged me about this, and it's just a weird timing for it. Can we worry about that next year?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
If this is Zacha before contract year, imagine contract year Zacha.
God, he's probably worried about that. He's like, God, I wish this came next year.
Yeah, right.
Well, howdy ho, partners. It's your favorite Georgia listening Dallas Stars fan calling in to say good game tonight. I hope the Bruins make the playoffs. And maybe a Dallas-Boston Stanley Cup final could happen, even though it would kill me in a literally figurative way. Good luck the rest of the way, and just for y'all, a go, boy! Tommy Champagne signing out.
Go Bees. The Stars are absolutely not making the Cup Finals because they just don't do that.
I was like, oh man, are we gonna get some fucking insight here? No, just fuck them.
I'm tired. How many years in a row did I pick them to come out of the West?
Three.
Yeah.
So then, but you didn't do it this year.
I didn't. So this is when they would.
This is the year.
There you go. Ian has found the flaw in your plan.
No. Nope.
I believe in my boy Wyatt Johnston. That move on the blocker side goalpost, holy shit. To get Korpisalo just to move off the post a little bit. Oh. Sorry, anyway.
You finish?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm a big Wyatt Johnston guy.
I think he finished live.
Yeah.
Big Wyatt Johnston guy, is all I'm saying.
Hello, Short Shift. Long-time caller, first-time listener. Don't read too much into it.
What?
Calling after the banger against Dallas. You love to see the boys playing hard all game. You got Corpy playing a perfect backup role tonight. He let in 3 goals, but I can't blame him too much for the first 2. You mean you'd like to see a little bit better defense on those and not leave players alone in front of him. And the third is a power play goal, which, you can't really blame him for. But you got those really great breakaway saves on Robertson that really made up for it. You have one of the best trades of last season, Arvidsson, getting a well-deserved Hattie by just being an absolute workhorse. You have a depth piece in Yogi Hardy that was able to contribute offensively this game and get his first goal as the Bruins classic. Good for him. Lindholm getting another goal is great to see too. Really, the boys were just clicking tonight, and I was wondering if you felt like me, where you look at this game and go, maybe it's a delusion talking, but this team looks good enough to maybe get past the first 2 rounds. I don't know. All I do know is that these past 3 games really make you think. Anyways, go Bees.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
Wow, for somebody who's a first-time listener, he knew a lot of the bits.
Yeah, you nailed it. I gotta say, I like to be that fickle kind of fan who changes their opinion about how far they can go after every game. So, yeah, I was feeling pretty confident after that Dallas game.
Well, right now, this very second, how are you feeling about him?
I think I'm protecting myself with negativity. I think I've fallen into that trap.
So they're not going to make the playoffs.
They're just not fast. They are going to make the playoffs. They're just not fast enough. Like, how are you? The thing is, in the East, there's not a ton of teams that truly scare me. Buffalo does kind of scare me, but
Buffalo doesn't. Well, I mean, we still beat them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just honestly, are they capable of going past 2 rounds? I kind of think yes. I think they're capable. It just is going to take a lot of things going right.
Sure.
Like really right.
Oh man, what if they get Carolina?
I would love that. And it has to be in the first round, obviously.
Yes.
Well, not obviously, I guess, because technically the conference final. Does that work? Either way.
What if they get Carolina in the first round instead of Buffalo?
Well, the thing is, I'm in Italy when the first round starts. And my closest friend, my best man, is a huge Canes fan. So it leads to turmoil in our relationship. We're not good people to each other.
Good.
And we have a great track record against Carolina in the playoffs. Outside, I guess the last meeting we did lose, but we were never going to win that series. So
They took it to 7.
Yep. I remember telling people after that series too, and I got dunked on by Canes fans. I guess that makes sense to get dunked on for this, but I was just straight up like, guys, great win. I would be worried about your team though, because that should not have gone to 7 against a Boston team that could not win on the road, and then they got smoked in the second round. I was very vindicated.
Well, if Carolina does not make it to the conference final, Rob Brindamore is fired. If Carolina makes it to the conference final and loses, Rob Brindamore is fired.
Is he?
This is a make or break season for Brindamore, I think.
Franchise legend.
Okay.
Franchise legend
in the conference finals.
Dumb fan base. It's not going to happen.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Nobody's going to
maybe,
call for his job.
Maybe smartest GM in the sport.
Pretty good GM.
Tulski?
Yeah. He does not make haphazard decisions. He doesn't feel public pressure at all.
Well, he also has 4 years of data saying maybe he's taking this as far as he can go.
And that's the other argument. So I have a hard time seeing it happen. I think you have something to stand on there, but I would be surprised.
Okay.
Even if first round exit, I'm surprised if Rob gets fired.
Even with a first round exit?
Even with a first round exit. Yep.
Okay.
So we got something we got another little subplot to pay attention
I got
to.
something to root for.
Oh, like you wouldn't be rooting for the first round exit.
Nope, I totally I need new reasons. All right, here's another one.
What's up, guys? First time caller, but just got home from the Bruins Stars game, and such a game. But with that being said, I haven't had time to watch the reaction video, so I don't know if this is an original take or not, and it might be a hot take, who knows. But why does this rendition of the Boston Bruins remind me of the 2017 Vegas Golden Knights Island of Misfit Toys? Like, yeah, we have Pasternak and McAvoy and Swayman, but aside of that, there's so many misfits. I mean, Hushnadinov, Middlestat, Zacha, Arvidsson, Geeky, Reichel, and you can probably toss Minton into that category. Like, there's just so many misfits, and they're adding up to greater than the sum of all the parts. And with how Vegas ended, I wouldn't hate if we ended up somewhere there as well and speed up this rebuild. And thank you, Toronto, for that top 10 pick.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
I like the idea of where he's coming at with the 2017-2018 Vegas Golden Knights.
Sure.
Inaugural season, go all the way to the Cup, and then lose to Ovi. But I don't know if I could take another Stanley Cup Finals loss right now. Even with this team, which I'll reiterate from the first 20 minutes of the episode, even though I think this team second round and on would be house money, that would still tear me the fuck up.
Sure. I think as they advance farther, if they advance farther, you're obviously going to get excited.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's not fun if you don't. Look, you got to get to the finals either way to win one. So yes, you're always going to risk that loss. And boy, do Boston teams know how to lose in a final. But
shut up.
I mean, also, I say that, and everyone who's not from Boston goes, "You guys have won like 12 championships in the last 15 years. Shut the fuck up." It's also
but this is the only one that we truly care about.
I forgot the name of the caller. I apologize. I'm an idiot, so you can't hold it against me.
You didn't
I don't
say
think he gave the name, yeah.
Do you know what they're calling our second line right now? The Who Wants Me line. We got Zacha in a 1-for-1 with Howla. Middlestat we had to take back in a trade to make the trade happen. Arvidsson we got for a 5th. The Who Wants Me line. We want you, and you're great.
Yep.
So yes, I agree with the take on the Misfit Toys.
Okay.
I think Brett started that one.
Of Only Bruins?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why I just went with his first name. That feels like that's probably not the way to tell everyone who actually made that statement. I think he started it. I'm not sure though.
Is it Brett Howard? Brett Howard, yes.
Yeah, Brett Howard. There you go.
Yeah, I got you, Brett.
Short shift. It's Tommy, and last time I called, I kind of poo-pooed on Corpusal. Well, you know what? That bastard went out there and beat the Sabres and the Stars, man. good for Korpisalo, just stacking up some wins against some good teams in a crunch of a month. I'm just happy that this team is in this spot, and they're more than likely making the playoffs, and they really just defied everybody's expectations, and it's a fun ride to be on. The roller coaster that is Marco fucking Sturm has been absolutely fun to be on, and I'm excited to see what this team does come playoff time. Anyways, go Bees!
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
A lot
Marco
of positivity on these fucking voicemails this week.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Marco Sturm's wild ride.
Yeah. No notes on that call. I totally agree.
Yep.
Nope. Love Tommy.
Let's do one more.
Uno mas.
And then we'll start to put a bow on this one.
If I see Morgan Geeky pass on another high danger scoring opportunity, I am going to go completely postal and probably do something illegal. So if everybody could start a GoFundMe for bond money, or if I could get Bobby Crossbar to hook me up with his lawyer or something,
yes,
I would really, 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 really appreciate it. This is rap, by the way. Go Bees, I guess. Yeah, no, we've been getting. I shouldn't bitch, so I'm just mad at Morgan Geeky. Shoot the puck. Go Bees.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
One of the best weeks the Bruins have had all season, and the saddest rat has sounded on this podcast.
Like ever. That's his boy. And he's been shockingly bad.
What if he turns it on for the playoffs?
That's all it knows. But all it don't matter.
I will not. I do love that he, in the 16 games for the month of March, he had 1 goal. 1.
You love that?
Yes, I love that because he's still leading by 5.
That's what I'm saying. The 34 goals got us here. They got us to February and in a playoff spot, and he makes $5.5 million a year.
You know what would be really great? If he shot the buck to try to increase that total.
Yes, no, I totally agree, and he deserves to be kind of jumped on at this point, but it's anyone who's sitting there being like, he doesn't deserve the contract. I mean, he still kind of super does. It's still been great. And of course, we are in a league and in a world where it matters what you do at the end of the season, not at the beginning. You're gonna have to see something from him. I don't know what his problem is because his body language absolutely sucks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he won't shoot the damn puck.
Yeah, I wouldn't totally mind seeing him sit if we clinch soon, just to kind of get a reset on.
Oh my God, is he the one keeping it warm for Hagens?
Don't even.
Although
wrong side anyway. He's been playing right wing.
I know, but Hagens could find Reichel, man. He could find Reichel in stride.
Yeah, but what does Reichel do with it after?
Well, that's a whole different roller coaster there. I'm just saying what Hagens can do. Any more?
Can Reichel find Hagens is my question.
No. We'll call it on voicemails.
Okay.
We do have predictions to get to. We should do that, but Ian is going to not be here for the next episode, and we only have 2 more weeks, including this one, to make these predictions. So
I'm not going to be here for the next 3 episodes.
Well, but I'm talking about for these predictions to wrap this up. So tonight we've got 7 games left in the regular season. We're going to predict all 7.
Hell yeah.
All of us. Ooh.
All of us.
All right.
We're not getting any more benefit to seeing how next week would shape up, where perhaps we're playing teams that are just not trying.
Okay.
Does this benefit Andrew, or does this work against him?
I don't know, but I will say that one benefit that Andrew will not get that he got last week is not picking any games first, because he was playing defense last week.
I did the Marco. I went into a shell.
Yep. So we got all road games this week. At Panthers tonight, at Lightning in 2 days, at Flyers the next night, at the Canes 2 nights after that. So we'll start with this week. Ian, you know what? I'm going to start this one. I see a dub against the Panthers. They're tanking. They're not bringing anyone back. They basically said that this season is done. There's no chance this is this can't be a loss. Like, you have to win this fucking game. Anybody else feel like calling it?
It's just so intense. I'm like,
no, you know what?
I don't feel
Andrew
that way
just
about the Panthers game.
Andrew doesn't want to pick until he wants last pick here every single time.
Okay. I am going to go with a big fat W. I don't put the same importance on this game as you do, but I would like a win.
I'm picking a loss.
This would be a brutal one to come and lose because of multiple reasons, and that's why I'm saying this is a must win. Like, you have to keep things clean, and you have to take care of business that's laid out for you, and that's what this game feels like.
This is, if they do lose, which I'm not predicting, but if they do lose, you've won 4 straight games against playoff teams. This is we looked past this one.
Yeah,
this was our trap game. This is our.
That's why I'm saying you can't let that happen.
All right, Andrew, you have to go first on the next one.
I'm not allowed. Dub.
Dub against the Lightning.
Yes, they get revenge on whatever the fuck that Stadium Series game was.
You know, I'm going to go the dub too, because I think this is going to be a very awkward, weird game. But I think it's just going to go the Bruins way.
I have a loss in this one, so there's some differentiating. Lightning has still been playing good hockey. Coming off a Panthers game, which I think is a must-win. There's going to be an emotional come down off of it, and I'm not saying that the Panthers game is going to be easy, regardless of who's playing or not. So I feel like this would be the struggle to finish a full 3 periods in this game. I think they lose this one late.
Okay.
Ian, go ahead and kick off Flyers.
A massive win, just for no fucking reason. Just absolutely. Oh, do I have fucking us going 7 in a row now? Whatever. Yeah, that's a huge win.
Yeah. I have a dub as well.
Yeah, I got a dub too.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is around the point where the Flyers sort of fade away.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Kane's loss.
I also have a loss.
I too have a loss.
Yeah.
I think they split this week.
4 games on the road, if they win 2 of these, you're great. Honestly, I know mathematically this isn't technically true, but it's pretty close to true. 3 wins. Win 3 more games, and you've given yourself like a 99% chance to make the playoffs.
Yep. They're already at 98.
I'm not talking like actually analytically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You need to. These are real games. You have 7 real games left. Or 6, and most of them are on the road.
Or if you go 0-4, you still get the 4 points.
Yeah, I mean, that's not exactly how I want this to go, though, Andrew. I'll be honest with you. This second Lightning game, the reason we won the first one was to add more intrigue over whether or not we could catch them in the standings. This is a loss, and it's going to feel like a heartbreaker because we were close to catching them. I love writing fanfics.
Fuck you, Dub.
Fuck it, Slapshot.
Fuck it, Slapshot. RV special.
Yeah, I actually also have a W for this one. I think after being on the road for 4 straight, like this feels like a homecoming and an electric crowd playing the Lightning. Da-da. Andrew, you're picking first on the next 2 games.
Okay. For the Jackets, I have a dub.
Okay.
Wow, this isn't going to be.
I want to be a contrarian, just because it would benefit me. But I mean, this is a dub.
This is a game. Like this. as big as a game I think you'll get for Columbus late in the season, because assuming they'll still be in the picture here.
Yeah, you're going to get their best shot here, and I think at this point the Bruins probably have whatever standing they have is going to be pretty well wrapped up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a loss.
Oh, I thought this game was home.
Oh yeah, no.
This game's on the road.
5 of the last 7 on the road.
But the last game of the season is at home.
Yeah, I'm just like I want to switch my answer on the Jackets and go with my original gut.
We haven't switched to Devils. You can still change it.
I think it's going to bite me in the ass if I don't. I'll go loss with the Jackets then. I'll move it.
All right.
And that's actually what will bite me in the ass.
Yep. There you go.
Devils wrapping up this season on the 14th.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
What's crazy?
That we are at the end of the season here.
Yeah.
Did this feel fast to you?
Yes. Yes, it did. I'm going to be 40 this year. It feels fast.
Really?
Yeah.
You look great for 40.
Oh, well. Yeah.
I said for 40. That's not really a compliment.
What are you, Howie Mandel?
My coworker threatened me with a knife yesterday because I said happy 50th because she told me it was her birthday.
Did you come?
It was a fun moment for me. She's like 33. It was clearly a very yeah. I work in a building of almost all women too. That spread around the building so fast, and people were mad at me.
50 was the right play there, because if you said 40, it would have been a problem.
Oh yeah.
If that one would have hit too close to home, she would have taken it personally. But you said 50, you could pull off like you're barely half of that.
Yeah,
like it was clearly a joke.
You can play it off as an actual joke.
Yeah,
it's not like I was saying. Titties point all the way down, not even just like at an angle.
I'm getting there. My titties are starting to kind of go cross-eyed here. Maybe
they're pointing out.
Yeah,
it's never good.
We're talking about you don't know which one's making eye contact. By the way, this is a loss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure this is shirts off our back night too.
Yeah, which I feel like is always a loss.
Yeah.
I'll go against you. I'll say this is a dub. Finish strong.
I can't have us ending the season on 3 straight losses, so I'll go with a dub. But yeah, this is the a bunch of Providence guys are going to play, and who really cares?
Bonus question: is James Higgins in that game?
In the Devils game?
Ooh. You want that to be the tiebreaker for you guys for first place?
Fuck.
Oh shit!
There's a couple different ways you could take this, right? Because is he in that game because he did get called up and they want him to continue to have more NHL ice time to be ready for the playoffs? They would never call him up in a situation of like, yeah, we just want to give you a look on the last game of the season. You're not actually going to play in the playoffs, right?
In this scenario, he's called up before this.
Yeah, right. That's
more just like a
probably the first home game or the first home game after the road trip, which would be the Lightning on the 11th.
I have this weird feeling that he's only going to be in Boston if they get into injury trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Like McAvoy did. Like McAvoy got called up because we had no one left.
All right. You know what? Nuts on the table. James Higgins makes his NHL debut April 11th.
Against the Lightning.
Yes.
I say I've been on this train all year that he would be in Boston. You know what? I got to go with the gut. I'm going to say he's not. I'm going to say we don't have injury trouble and he's not in the lineup during the regular season.
Okay. If there's a tiebreaker, that's going to be it.
That's a bold fucking choice. I feel like I'm putting myself behind the 8 ball anyway. But tiebreaker with you, I'm not worried.
I've been tied with you for 2 weeks. You can't shake me now. I mean,
you're supposed to. You're supposed to be trying to shake me, right? Like you're supposed to. You got something to prove here. I'm not worried. Yeah. I'm coming off championships. You're coming off of last place finishes.
Well, I'm going to be at your wedding. I can sabotage it. I'm going to be looking damn good that day.
I'm really excited for you. I would like to see you try to sabotage it because you won't do it with any sort of speed.
The slow burn.
There you go. Nope. See, Thomas gets it.
Yeah, he does get it. No, I am looking forward to having you there for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Married as fuck.
Married as fuck.
Do we got anything else we want to cover here?
I'm gonna miss you boys. That's what I want to cover. I'm gonna miss you boys.
It's gonna be a couple weeks for you, huh?
Yeah, I'm still gonna text you a bunch. But...
text us. Yeah, text us
like 2 o'clock in the morning. Boys, just made Italian love.
What do you differentiate Italian love and regular American love?
Marinara sauce?
Yeah, it's mostly marinara.
But that just gets into everything, and that's just not good for the pH.
Yeah, they have medications for that.
Cacio Pepe.
Oh, man, dude, if it's black pepper, something's wrong.
God, it's gonna be so good. The food out there.
Also, Cacio Pepe fucking rules. I kind of want to make some now.
I'm really looking forward to mispronouncing Italian words, but the thing I'm looking forward to the most is we have promised that at some point we will be on a balcony with a great view, a glass of Italian wine, and a cigarette. And neither of us smoke cigarettes, but we've all like we've smoked in the past. And a drunk cigarette is so fucking good.
True.
But like, I've never bought a pack of cigarettes, but I lived in New York City for years.
You basically smoked for 10 years if you lived in New York City for any point in time.
But I smoked a ton when I was up there. I just never bought a pack, right? I've been walking at a bar, some guys out there were chatting, he hands me one. Like, that's just New York City. So I got so used to smoking, and I left, and I was like, holy shit. I think about smoking. It's been years since I've been back there. I'm like, I still think about smoking like once a week. That addiction is crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know,
the last time you had a cigarette.
The best part is you say you never bought a pack of cigarettes. Wait till you get out there and buy a pack. The labeling on these cigarettes, like in countries like this, including Italy, are super graphic.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Like they're gonna show you like rotting lungs. They're gonna show you like throat cancer. They're gonna show you like coughing up blood.
Nice.
Like, it's very intense. It was the same thing in like Costa Rica, where it's just like it makes you never want to pick up that pack of cigarettes again.
Ian, that's not the correct response to that.
Yeah.
To what? The
you know what?
Graphic images? No, I it's the way it should be. 100% it's the way it should be. It's a terrible habit. It's nasty. I don't know a smoker alive who doesn't also say it's a terrible habit and it's nasty. It's just it's fucking great when you're doing it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the brand out there is MS. According to a quick search here, MS is the.
Andrew's like, that hits a little close to home.
Yeah, that's MS is considered the most iconic Italian brand owned by British American Tobacco. Often considered the national cigarette.
Yeah, but
Change the name.
You've made MS your bitch though, so like, yeah.
Well, it's not MS; it's cerebral palsy.
That's true. Okay, good point.
That is an entirely different. That's an entirely different anomaly.
Yeah. I'm just picturing Andrew dancing at your wedding, and it's like to the left, still kind of to the left.
Ow.
Still kind of to the left. Okay, you don't have to go. Okay, dip. You already dipped.
Yeah.
Why are you on the ground?
Yeah, he's dipped as far as you can be dipped.
We're gonna have a good time, that's for sure. You're gonna annoy the fuck out of my dad. I'm telling you right now.
That's why you put him there.
You gotta.
I gotta ruin your dad's time. Let's put him here.
Don't bring up politics, please.
No, I won't bring up politics. How do I annoy the fuck out of him? Like in like the most charming way possible. Because I can do that.
Just be you.
Yeah, you be you, bud.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah. You and him come from entirely different places.
Ask him to dance.
Ask him to dance. I don't go. Yeah,
are you his dad? Will you dance with me?
Flirt with him a little bit.
Yeah, definitely flirt with him. Be like, if we dance, would you let me stand on your shoes?
Danielle's gonna be asking so many questions. I'll be like, I'll explain later.
Honestly, like the vibes I'm getting right now is Danielle has a much more likely chance to piss off his dad. So.
Oh shit, that is a good point.
I think Danielle is a considerably more strong-willed human being than you are, Andrew.
That is correct.
I feel like she would be capable of being more combative, and I love that. I love that for her.
The worst part about weddings by far. Shit, I've got the rehearsrsal tomorrow too. I gotta pick up my suit tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
For the dry cleaner.
You're in crunch time. So it was the last episode of Low Qual the last one for a while, or
No, I'll be doing one really late on Thursday. I should have said that in the episode, but I've been bad about that. But that will be the last one in all likelihood. Although I am here Sunday, I'm just probably super hungover.
Yeah.
Or
No,
Saturday.
that didn't stop you last time.
I'm super hungover, so yeah, maybe we'll see. Actually, we'll see. Who knows? All right, boys. That's all I've got.
We'll wrap it. Closing thoughts?
You're getting married.
Yeah. That has been a subject that we've talked about.
Have we brought this up on the pod?
I don't think so.
I think it's weird that I just don't think of it as a big deal. Like, a lot of money and time and planning have gone into this, but like, she's been my person forever. Like, she's going to be my person forever.
Yeah,
it's just you're crystallizing it.
That's going to help you enjoy the wedding 10 times more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Also, I love being in front of crowds because I'm either going to like crush it and it's going to be great, or I'm going to do something really embarrassing and it's going to be a very fun story for a very long time. So,
how long have you guys been together, real quick?
We've been together for like 8 years.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, like,
You'll be all right.
You're basically married.
It was actually kind of weird after like 4 or 5 years where we were like, I should probably propose at some point.
Yeah, we should do that thing, right?
Yeah.
He's just staring at her ring finger and like looking back at you.
There were subtle hints.
Yeah.
Giant neon sign.
Yeah.
Windows left open where she's ring shopping for herself.
Yep. Yeah, windows left open. You have movie night, and she's like, I've heard of this really awesome movie. It's called The Ring.
Yeah. Everything ring related. All right, boys. Ian, I love you. Have a fucking great weekend, and I'm sure we'll talk to you before the honeymoon really kicks off or whatever. I will definitely text you and check in on you. But have a fucking blast. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. Love you, boys. I appreciate you very much.
And I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Bonner.
Oh, that's right. You're going to make it for the rehearsal. I forgot about that. Or I guess for the bar thing.
The bar thing. The thing after the rehearsal.
Yeah, all that stuff. Either way. It's going to be great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.